Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Guruvayurappa Sharanam. Narayaniam Dasaka 71 is based on Srimad Bhagavatam Dashamam chapter 37. Sri Narada Maharshi, who could foresee events clearly, saw the approaching crisis and to hasten the deliverance of the long suffering of people, came to Kamsa and informed Kamsa that Krishna is Vasudeva's son, brought up in Gokulam by Nanda, and Balarama, his elder brother, is also Devaki's son. The transfer operation was done by Mahamaya. On hearing this, Kamsa shivered with anger and fear. At once, he summoned his great wrestler, Keshi. Keshi assumed the form of a demon horse of great size and, pawing the ground with his iron hoofs and loudly neighing all the time, he descended on the village and directly charged at Krishna. Krishna caught him by his raised forelegs, swung him round. The demon fell 100 yards away, but immediately sprang up and, baring his teeth with open mouth, rushed again at Krishna. With bare hands, Krishna caught hold of it by the ears and thrust his hand up to the elbow into its mouth. The demon horse felt that a red hot rod of iron was being thrust down its throat. The iron teeth were knocked out and he expired, rolling his eyes. The celestials from above showered flowers and the Gopas celebrated the event with dance and song. Another incident, the merry cowherd boys were playing hide and seek near the forest. Some pretended to be calves while others pretended to be thieves, trying to lift them. Vyomasura, who was an adept magician, mingled with the boys, pretended that he was also a cattle lifter, and began to hide the calves in real earnest. Krishna observed this and pounced on the demon like a lion and throttled him with ease. These are the contents of this Dasaka 71, and we will listen to Narayaniya slokas on this now. यज्ञेषु सर्वेष्वपि नावकेशी केशी स भोजेशि तुरिष्टबन्धुः त्वं सिन्धुजावाप्य इतीव मत्वा सम्प्राप्तवान् सिन्धुजवाजिरूपः. A close friend of the Bhoja king Kamsa, Keshi was never unsuccessful in any of his attempts. He took the form of a horse from the land of Sindhu, thinking that though were easily accessible to those born of Sindhu, that is ocean, as though are to Lakshmi Devi. गन्धर्वदामेश गदोभिरुक्षैः नादैः समुद्देजित सर्वलोकः भवद्विलोकावति गोपवाणीं प्रमर्द्य पापः पुनरावदत्वाम्. This wicked Asura, even though he had assumed the form of a Gandharva, frightened all the worlds with his fierce voices until he set sight on thee. The evil one distracted Gokula and then rushed to attack thee. ताक्ष्यार्पिदां ह्रेस्तव तार्ष्य एष चिक्षेव वक्षोभिविनामपादं भृगोपदाघातकथां निशम्य स्वेनाभिशक्यं तदतीव मोहाद. Thou whose feet are placed on Garuda, thy vehicle was kicked on the chest by this horse, demon, by his foot. Perhaps he had heard the story of sage Bhrigu having hit thee with the foot. He deludedly thought that he too could do so. The Bhrigu Maharshi story is that With the consent of all the great saints, it was decided that Bhrigu would test and decide who was preeminent to offer the Pradhanada, that is, master of a yajna. For this purpose, Bhigu sage, having disappointed at Brahmaloka and Shivaloka, went to Vaikuntha. Now, the only remaining Deva was Vishnu. And to make things even worse, Vishnu was not able to see Bhrigu because he was asleep on his Shesha. Bhrigu kicked Vishnu on the chest to wake him up, and he was enraged by the fact that Vishnu was constantly asleep on the Sesha. Vishnu woke up, greeted Bhrigu Maharshi, and starting massaging his feet, asking him if he had hurt his feet in kicking his chest. In the process, Vishnu destroyed the third eye of Bhrigu that was on his feet, symbolizing his ignorance and ego. And as soon as it was destroyed, he grew aware of his egotistical outburst with extreme pain. And Bhrigu begged forgiveness of Vishnu, who readily forgave him. And he then declared Vishnu the greatest among the Trimurtis. And Bhrigu's feet mark is Srivatsa, which adores Bhagavan's chest. प्रभञ्जयन्नस्य खुराञ्जलं द्राक् अमुं च चिक्षेपित दूरदूरं सम्मूर्च्छितोऽपि ह्यतिमूर्च्छितेन क्रोधोक्ष्मणा खादितुमादृतस्त्वाम्. Dodging his raised hoofs, though quickly caught him and flung him far, far away, though he fainted for some time with an increased rage, as though set afire, he rushed to consume thee. त्वं दण्डे कृतदिश्च वाह दण्डं न्यदास्तस्य मुखे तदानीं त्वद्रिद्धिरुद्धश्वसनो गदासुः सप्ती भवन्नप्रियमैक्यमागाद. Though decided to punish the horse and placed the strong club-like arm into his mouth, at that time the arm increased in size and choked the horse to death. Even though the Asura was in the form of a horse, he attained oneness with thee. आलम्बमात्रेण पशोऽसुराणां प्रसादगे नूत्न इव श्वमेधे कृत्ये त्वया हर्षवशाल् सुरेन्द्राः त्वां तुष्टुवो केशवनामधेयम्. Merely by killing of the animal, the gods were full of joy. This was as if it were a new Ashwamedha sacrifice done by thee. Delighted, the gods hailed thee, giving thee the name Keshava, that is the killer of Keshi. Kamsaya shaurisudastva tam tadvadotkam pratiruthya vaja प्राप्तेन केशिक्षपणावसाने श्रीनारदेन त्वमभिष्टुदो भूः. Sage Narada had told Kamsa that thou were the son of Vasudeva. Kamsa eagerly set out to kill Vasudeva but was verbally dissuaded by Sri Narada to do so. At the end of Keshi's destruction, Narada came to thee and sung thy praises. Kadabi gobhai saha kananande nilayana kridalolupam tvam mayatmaja prabhadurandamayo vyomabhido vyomacharo barodhi. One day, they were engaged in playing the game of hide and seek with the Gopa boys. Just then, the son of Maya, an Asura named Vyoma, who had immense magical powers and who was an enemy of the gods, approached thee. Sachorapalaida vallaveshu chorayido gobashishun pashumscha गुहासु कृत्वा पिदधे शिलाभिः त्वया च बुद्ध्वा परिमर्दितोऽभूत्. He in the game mingled among the boys who were playing as thief and policeman. Vyoma, playing as thief, put the Gopa boys and the cows in a cave and closed the mouth of the cave with a stone. As though understood the situation, Vyoma was killed by thee. एवं विदैश्चाल्बुधकेलिभेदैः आनन्दमूर्च्छामतुलां प्रयस्य पदे पदे नूतनयन्न सीमां परात्मरूपिन् पवनेशपायाः. Though made Brajasoon in bliss with such strange and different kinds of sports, though renewed thy sports every now and then with unlimited variety, O Supreme Being, Guruvayurappa, protect me. With this sloga, chapter 71 of Narayanam has been completed, and now we will listen to Sati Suresh Bhajan's song.
शङ्खचक्रगदाधरा नारायण पद्मनाभवासुदेव नारायण अप्रमेय स्वप्रकाश नारायण नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण लक्ष्मीनारायण नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण हरिनारायण 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 एनुमनवे कामितबलवीव नामवೊಂದಿರಲಾಗಿ ಹೋಮನೇಮ ಜಪ ತಪಯಾಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಶ್ರೀ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲದ ನಾಮವ ನೇಮದಿಂದಲೇ ನೆನೆ ಮನವೇ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ